Welcome back to BSpice. In this session, we'll discuss about a new topic, package system classification. So classification in the sense how the packages are controlled, whether the control is happening everything within the local control panel, unit control panel, or with the main system like ICSS system, or partially or completely. So all those aspects we will focus. So as usual, we'll talk about a bit of intro on this classification aspects. Then we'll go into the detail of each class, each classification. We have four types of classification: class A, class B, class C, and class D. Okay. So let's talk about the intro basically here. More instrumentation and control concept to be adopted on different project for different packages, right? So that will be classified as class A, class B, class D, or class C or class D. Okay. So monitoring and control of the packages shall be incorporated within the ICSS, meaning integral control safety system, as far as it is practicable, considering the classification on packages. Okay. So basically here again, the level of integration required shall be considered on a case by case basis. Okay. So case by case basis means depends on your requirement actually. See, some system you need to have everything operated by local PLC only, because the vendor cannot guarantee its performance when we have when we configure everything in DCS and operate main control system and operate. So in those cases, everything will be controlled within the UCP. Okay. Anyway, so that is a different thing actually. Okay, now the point, what I want to tell you is, the supplier, the package system supplier, he will be responsible for all supplying the necessary hardware, software, engineering, design, coordination, manufacturing, assembly, testing, documentation, technical support, and spares. Okay, and he has to supply everything in line with the applicable industrial codes, standards, and regulations. Okay, so this is a bit of intro. Now we go into the detail of each class. Okay, class A. So class A means all controls and safety within the ICSS, meaning integrated controls and safety system. Everything is handled by ICSS. As you can see here, this is your class A package system. Okay. So the control and the safety, everything is controlled from here. Even though he supply the package system, everything, all control, protection, everything is handled by ICSS system. So this is one way of handling it. Some customers, some vendors, some end users, they prefer this way. In fact, one of my last project, we actually asked for all the packages to be controlled from a main system, unless there is some special requirements like a guarantee requirement or performance requirement which needs, for example, the compressor. See, compressor, it's very simple and it may not be required to operate here. So probably they will, we can operate using the local PLC. But predominantly what we have asked is we asked everything here. That is for the, in fact, one of the power plant. Okay, this is about the class A. Okay, and we have to ensure that the control, safety, everything is implemented in ICSS. Supplier will fully support for the design and implementation of the control logic. He will be responsible for implementation. Sometimes, depends on the scope. See, they will only supply here, they will not give all these, then probably the end user has to take this responsibility. We have also done such a case. They only supplied the local PLC, and we don't want operate in the local PLC, and we have actually configured everything in this system. Okay. So another point here, the package vendor will give the P&ID. We have to get the P&ID, IO database, cause and effect, function logic, startup and control and shutdown narrative, functional design specification, all this has to be received from them. So this is about the class A. Okay, now we talk about class B. Class B means control, the controls, that is by ICSS. So meaning Class B package, the control is happening everything within the ICS. However, the safety machine protection system that is within the package UCP, unit control panel. So this is probably because of the safety concern, all these. However, whatever the critical data that can be interfaced here serial or serial communication. Okay, friends. So this is about the what do you call yes, safety class B. Okay. So the point to note here is all controls are configured here. However, the safety requirements will be monitored in UCP, which has machine status, vibration, all these. Okay. And as usual, we have to get all the documents from the vendor like P&ID, IO database, cause and effect, function logic, startup, shutdown, control narratives, functional design specification, and additionally the serial communication bit mapping scheduler for configuring here from the UCP to here. Okay, so this is about the class B. Then we will see class C. Class C, all controls and safety within the package. See, class C package system, control, it is in the UCP, unit control panel, and safety within the MPS, machine protection system. So everything within the vendor supplied UCP. Okay. And we are only interfacing the data. I mean, serial communication. Whatever the critical data we are taking in the ICS. That's all, friends. So the point is UCP will have a full control and safeguarding for autonomous operation and data have handover to ICSS over serial interface. Okay, right. And accept some hardware signal from UCP to ICSS. For example, from here to ICSS, there are some hardware signal that is through hardware. For example, power supply status, ESB trip, all these, ESD trip, all these. Okay. The package system vendor again will give all the P&ID database, cause and effect, function logic, startup, shutdown narrative, functional design specification, and offer the serial communication bit for mapping schedules. So this is about the class C. Then class D. Here, class D, all controls and safety within the LCP. This is basically a standalone system. Okay. So there is no connectivity. So class D package is a standalone package with a simple hardware interface to ICSS. All package instruments, everything will be connected to the local panel. Okay, friends? Right. Again, the package vendor need to give the P&ID, cause and effect, function logic, and functional diagram. So it's completely isolated. Okay. Right, friends? Good to go. So this is all about the package classification. And of course, there is a few more items actually, like, how you are controlling the package. For example, we are telling that, all controls will be done in, what do you call ICSS. So how you are going to control in ICSS? What is the, control philosophy? So that we will cover in the next video. Of course, it depends on your support. If sufficient support and good views are there, I will cover that also in the next session. Otherwise, I will stop with this. Okay. Thank you for watching. And yeah, keep supporting and keep watching. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.